Welcome students, welcome to my next video. Standard 12 History, topic number 12, India Transformed, part 2. My dear students, here we are going to see various transformations, social, political, health-wise. We'll see how India has transformed related to environment, education, sports, cultural and heritage, and tourism. We are going to focus on these topics in this video. Now, first and foremost, I would like to focus on the social domain. When I say social domain, as we all know, that India's transformation is reflected in social domain. The government is actively trying to reduce social disparity, that social differences, that brings all classes in the society into a mainstream of economic development. In this regard, Human Rights Protection Act 1993 is important. National Human Rights Commission was established under this act. Its objective is to protect fundamental human rights like right to life, right to equality, and to see that nobody is deprived of these rights. According to this act, Commission can act on the basis of a report of the case of deprivation of fundamental human rights published in the newspaper or the other media. A complaint can be lodged by social activists, a social institute on behalf of the victim. In 2005, Domestic Violence Act was passed. The act was formed to provide protection to women and for to fight for her rights against the domestic violence. The most important provision in the act was the right of woman on the house where she has been residing, even if she doesn't own the house. According to 2011 census, the sex ratio in India is alarming. The ratio of girls is very low. In the age group between 0 and 6 years, the number of girls is 914 against 1,000 boys. The statistics was a warning of a grim social situation where several women organizations raised voice expressing their concern. The state government of Maharashtra banned sex gender prediction test of a fetus, that is, launched a program called Lake Larki. Gradually, the social loathing for the birth of a girl is diminishing because of growing awareness. Now, I would like to say something about Hamid Dalvi. Hamid Dalvi was inspired with the work of the thoughts of Jyotiba Phule. He founded Muslim Satya Shodhak Samaj in 1970. His main concern was the right of Muslim women. He opposed the custom of triple talaq. The law was passed by Indian Parliament in 2019 and declared this custom as illegal. He was of the opinion that in the secular India, uniform civil code should be applicable to all. Now, my dear students, further we will see something related to health. The transformation of India was born to reflect in the field of health. In 1995, the Health Department of India government launched the campaign dubbed as Pulse Polio. It was started jointly under the sponsorship of World Health Organization, WHO, UNICEF, Rotary International and Government of India. The campaign was for eradication of polio. The campaign was run with a determination not to leave a single child under the age of 5 years without administering polio vaccination. Various means which are used to make campaign absolutely successful, such as awareness camps, home visits, extensive advertising through various media. My dear students, Ayush, I think so we are all familiar with this term. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare of the Government of India opened a new department for developing alternate medicine like Ayurveda, yoga and naturopathy, Unani, homeopathy since 2009. This department is known as Department of Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, Unani medicine, Siddha and homeopathy. It is working for the development of the syllabus and the education of the branches of medicine, advanced research, standardization of medicine, etc. Now you can see NRHM. We could see it in different hospitals. Like I would like to give an example of Holy Spirit Hospital. Make a list of the benefits of National Rural Health Research Mission to the people. We will see now environment. Now, my dear students, it's a great concern for us. The modern challenge which the government has got as a citizen, you and me, we all are facing is the environmental problem. Most of the Indian states are facing the problem of increasing air pollution, especially Mumbai. The pollution caused by automobile is an issue of a great worry. The Center for Science and Environmental Studies, the problem of pollution in Delhi, and made the public aware of its severity. It is proved that a cause of pollution in Delhi is basically increasing number of automobile vehicles with poor maintenance running on the street and cause emulsion containing poisonous gas and carbon particles. The heritage management or heritage monument in Delhi are also getting affected because of pollution, like Lal Killa. The institution recommended the uses of CNG. The full form of CNG is compressed natural gas as a fuel for vehicles to overcome pollution. Based on this recommendation, Supreme Court issued an order of using CNG for public transport vehicles in 1998. Later, the policy of permitting all those vehicles as roadworthy who passed pollution under control, PUC. We find this PUC vans all over Mumbai or on the highways. Then it was decided that vehicles without PUC certificate will not be qualified for insurance and the renewal of insurance. Several centers issuing PUC certificates have been opened. Chemical effluent drained into the rivers, streams is a major source of water pollution. Efforts of number of environment activists have contributed significantly to the environment conservation and preservation. Among them is Sundarlal Bahuguna, we have learnt in the 9th standard, Chipko movement, Medha Patkar, Narmada Bachao movement, Dr. Rajendra Singh, water conservation are some of the prominent names or famous names even today. The pollution of water and food is increasing because of artificial non-biodegradable materials like plastics, pesticides. This is causing degradation of the soil. It causes spread of various diseases in human, animal, plants, and create harmful situations for general health. Three experiments in Maharashtra in context of conservation and preservation of the environment are indeed worthy to be mentioned. Rayabai, Popar. On 8th March 2018, Rayabai Popre was facilitated by the President of India, Nari Shakti Award. This award was given to her for her work like Kalsubai Parisar BI Samvardhana Samiti. She is popularly known as Bij Mata. In English we say seed mother. She has worked for preserving seeds of native cultivators for future generations. Her grandson got ill because of diet consists of food made with hybrids, variety of food grains, and vegetable of less quality. She thought of native variety of food grains to overcome the problem. She decided to grow food grains and vegetables of native variety to meet her family needs. She began to do it and store the seeds of those desi van, bitter gourd, karle, spinach, palak, then sweet beans. Then we could see groundnut, barnyard millet, dhawal bhat, khal bhat, black gram, udid. She did not confine her effort only to her family, but through micro banking groups. She spread it to the surrounding village. The movement started by her grew well with the partnership of Bharatiya Agro Industry Foundation (BAIF),